I want to tell you a bit of a story on probably one of the moments where I really wished that I did have that crisis line. Is I was 2 years into dealing with insomnia and chronic fatigue, and the sensations were just really overwhelming. And I was trying to tour like that. I was averaging about 3 hours sleep, and I didn't know what was going on. As far as I was concerned, I was just going insane. And every tour came with panic. It was no longer my happy place. But every time I get up on stage, I felt invincible until I played Queenscliff Music Festival, and it was probably about 42 degrees. And we did a gig the night before. We'd driven all the way down from Sydney, played a gig, went to Queenscliff, and I'm feeling anxiety attack after anxiety attack in the tour bus, and I'm flipping out, I'm tripping out. And just before going on stage, just my body felt jelly, and I started to feel like the stimulation around me was triggering me to feel dissociated, because it's like my body wanted to sleep. It was too wide to sleep, and the noise around me of all the bands playing on multiple stages and the tens of thousands of people, it was overwhelming. And then to know that I actually had to get up on stage in that state was triggering more anxiety. And I said to my now wife, I need some food. I need something in my belly, because I woke up and I was so anxious that I couldn't eat. And it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon, boiling hot. And I realized that I need some food. I need some energy here. And so she's running around trying to find something, couldn't find anything. All she found was a juice, right? So I smashed this juice, which made me feel worse. I don't know why. And I get up on stage, and I just, I let go of it. I just powered through it. I bulldozed through all of those sensations. And the second last song, I hit this big note. I obviously hyperventilated, and pins and needles went all through my body, and I hit the ground. I had this mini sort of blackout. And then when I came to, full-blown dissociation, derealization, everything felt dreamlike. I was out of my body, and I'm looking at the thousands in front of me, and the fear, I've never been so afraid in my life. And I got up on stage because and you got to imagine, if you haven't felt like that, it really feels like you are going insane. It feels like you've left your body, like somebody has given you an acid trip or something like that. And I step up to the mic, and it takes everything within me to just get through the song. And the song after it had this drum solo, and I run off stage, and I'm having a full-blown panic attack on the side of stage, knowing that I've got to get it back up there for the last song and finish it. The only thing that could get me back up on stage is, one, me not wanting to look like a dickhead, and two, I didn't want to let myself down. So I got up there despite every single cell in my body just didn't want to do it, and I got through it, right? And it just hits me that in 2 hours time, we've got to be at main stage to do another 1.5 hour set. And then that's when the full-blown anxiety attacks just smashed me. And so I got driven back to the accommodation, encouraged to lie down. But you know what? Nobody knew what to do. Nobody knew what to do. We didn't have a tour manager. My drummer didn't know what to do. My bass player didn't know what to do. My wife didn't know what to do. My other backing singer didn't know what to do. Nobody knew what to do. I was in this foreign town with the pressures of having to perform and get my shit together in another couple hours time, and I didn't know what to do. And I'm shaking in bed. I can't sleep because I'm so wide and petrified about going back up on stage. And right at that point there, that support at crisis line would have been perfect for me. Having therapists available to walk me through the decision-making process to help me get me back up on stage, or if it was that bad, to pull the pin on it, that would have been perfect. And that's why we need an organization like Support Act, even having that education, because they run courses, to help teach us how to manage those situations as they surface, whether you are that person that's going through it, or whether you have somebody, in your band or in your crew that's going through it. It's, because at the end of the day, that didn't need to be a traumatic experience that ultimately led to me stepping away from the stage for 4 years. So Support Act, they mean a lot to me. Ausmusic T-Shirt Day, next Friday, I'll be doing a stream for it. And it'd be great to see you there. And again, in chat is the donation link. If you want to get a head start, feel free.